Now, some of you watching this video are not going to like what I'm going to have to say, and a lot of you are going to try to just block it away and push it away and just dismiss it as someone who is bitter or is just doesn't know any better and is just a negative person, right? And I hope that by me saying that now, that you just give it a second here, because listen, the cognitive dissonance that is going to be experienced while I go on this little rant here and little life lesson for all you people out there who don't know any better, it could have a positive impact on you. So, first of all, almost every channel, myself included, for the most part, but almost every channel and all the people you see on the internet, on YouTube, and all these big channels from Logan Paul to PewDiePie, which I know a lot of you who watch my videos don't watch those and that's cool, but a lot of you do, and Ninja and Tfue and all these big streamers and all these people who are doing very well financially and are very successful on YouTube and Twitter, for the most part, are horrible, and just internet in general is a horrible example, and the bull you see on a regular basis is just a horrible display of and nothing but action in the day, a negative and has a negative impact on your health, your mental health, and well-being. It is filled with most lies and is filling kids and people up with a way and in life and seeing the world. Even if you're consciously aware of it, it still subconsciously sinks into your brain, and it fills your mind up and it fills your brain with ideas and goals that for 99% of the population are unattainable. And then when you don't achieve those goals and you don't feel as if you're succeeding, then you run into problems of self-worth, of negative a negative image of yourself, like you're a failure, like you're not doing enough, which leads to anxieties and depression and just feeling as if life is not going well for you. And we all can look at stats and data and whatnot about how people nowadays, and millennials and young people, are suffering from more anxiety and depression issues. And I know a lot of it's just a bunch of self-loathing little kids and generations that don't have people to tell them the truth. They have boomer parents who told them that, oh, you can achieve anything, you can go out there and be great. And just because baby boomers, my parents, I'm probably older than a lot of you watching this, I'm not a boomer, I'm above that even, but my parents who were baby boomers, they had the most profitable and the most, lack of better words, the best opportunity for success out of any generation in the longest time, if not ever. And that's not how it's going to be for the rest of us. And that's you shouldn't expect it to be that way just because they had it that easy. And we now see a lie put in front of us that apparently it's supposed to be better than that. That you're supposed to be out here and you see these inspirational quotes, and you see these freaking videos on YouTube about you can achieve your dreams and you can go out there and be a winner, and you're a special person, and no matter where you are, where you're born. I just saw that one this morning. It's soccer mom inspirational Instagram freaking post with some sappy music and a beautiful sunset with a freaking flower in focus while the sunset in the background's out of focus with some white text about you achieve your dreams quotes and you can achieve anything. And listen, first of all, no, you can't. I'm sorry, you ain't and aren't going to achieve shit. 90% of you, if not higher, watching this video are just going to live normal life. You're just going to go out, get a job, go to school, maybe not go to school, and have a family, not have a family, pay bills, and then die and never have ever mattered. And that is how it goes for almost everybody, if not all of us. The people you see on the internet and the people you see on YouTube and this vlogging mentality and this want to be important and I want to be famous for absolutely all because I sucked once on a freaking, and now I'm a Kardashian and I'm rich. That kind of mentality of flash and trash and horse shit is without doubt doing damage to people, thinking that they can be famous for, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm gonna be famous. Listen, I understand, there isn't really great job opportunities out there, right? So you're gonna have to figure out a way to try to make a living. But these people see all these, people making a ton of money playing Fortnite. And then you see all these people out here making a ton of money, doing YouTube videos and their 10% G Fuel discount codes. Listen, the fact I have 250,000 subscribers in itself is in most people's eyes, is it's not that successful, right? It's just it's moderately, you're doing okay. It's hey, you're kind of a little splash, ooh, wow, right? But in the big picture, the chances of with you, even me, getting to where I am right now were astronomically against the odds. There is 48 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute, and that is increasing every single day to more. Every minute, 24 hours a day, 48 hours of video uploaded to YouTube. There are 7 billion people on Earth. There are 350 million Americans. And how many out of those Americans are actually really achieving? You know, the chances. And then on top of that, people who are poor, for example, the American dream, that's a lie as well. If you come from a poor family, the chances of you getting out of that, being poverty-stricken and rising to becoming a winner, is 1 out of hundreds of thousands. The long story short, the odds are stacked hugely against you. And it's not that you shouldn't try. It's not that you shouldn't be like, yes, I'm gonna, do my best. Like that, no one's saying not do your best. But when you do your best and you don't achieve what you think is a successful level in your life, like you see all these people out here and these people flashing and trash and, making tons of money and playing video games, being Fortnite streamers, being vloggers, doing all these things, whatever it be, some kind of bullshit reality show, inspirational quotes, you can achieve anything. And when you don't achieve what your actual, goals were, like, yeah, you of course you try to do your best and you go out there, but the expectations of what's actually going to happen, it's like playing the lottery every week and then being like super sad you don't win because you really thought you were supposed to win. Like it's just not going to happen. Like the chance to win the lottery, or you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than you do by winning the lottery. So, but people get this misconception about that they feel as if like they're supposed to be some huge, big time, successful, rich person flying around the world, or even just being moderately successful, making 6-figure incomes, even making a 5-figure income of like $60,000 a year. Like that's not even happening to a majority of people. If you're in America and your combined household income with a family is over $100,000, you have more money than 90% of the rest of American population. Like just making a combined income of $100,000, which you think would be like, oh, I can do that. That's not a big deal, right? In Canada, if you have a combined income of $100,000 a year as a family, like two people household income, you are now making more money than 90% of the population of Canada. You're in the top 10% if you have that much money. Like, and to most people, that's like not even that much money. So you can see this with all these nonsense, like for example, like when you go play Fortnite or whatever, you see TTV in people's names now, right? Because they see Ninja and they see Tfue, and these kids are chasing the dream of being now a professional gamer, and people just have unrealistic expectations of what life is supposed to be and what it's going to provide, regardless of how much work you put into it, based upon seeing other successful people, whether it be on Instagram or your Facebook or your YouTube or Twitch streamers. Those people are the 1 out of a million. And of course, I'm going to say this again, it's not like I'm saying don't try your best. But at the same time, when you don't succeed and it doesn't happen for you, you shouldn't be surprised. I have friends and people and associates, and they ask and they see, what are you doing, man? What are you doing now? I was like, I mostly do YouTube and whatnot. I realized that at my current job I have, there's no real, like, I'm in the ceiling. I can't make as much money. I'm doing YouTube now mostly. I decide, like, whatever. I'll make less money doing YouTube, but have more freedom and have more fun and be able to do my own schedule and to have a better quality of life by making less money than working more hours and not having as much freedom. And anyways, the point is that they're like, yeah, I want to do YouTube too. I want to get into it. That sounds great. Yeah. It's like they don't understand. Like I had a friend who was trying to tell me, help me with my YouTube channel, we're going to do it. And I was like, bro, you need to be prepared to sit there and make YouTube videos for years and years and years, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5, 8, who knows how long it will take you. And at the end of those days, you could have 50,000 subscribers. You could have 250,000 subscribers after 3-4 years making YouTube videos and putting all the effort into it and barely, making minimum money. Like I'm not out here with flashy freaking Lamborghinis making $100,000, $200,000 a year. The point is that work and all that time and effort you're putting into it in the hopes of striking it rich, unless you really, really like it and really enjoy it, then you know what, you're chasing a dream that you actually is a nightmare, if that makes any sense. And that just goes in your life in general. Like, do what's going to make you happy. And if working 80 hours a week and sleeping 3 hours a day in hopes of being a billionaire and not having any friends and family and any kind of like life outside of that, because you think you're going to grind and rise and grind and be some big professional millionaire YouTuber or whatever it is you think you're going to do, unless you really just enjoy doing it, and you love living that life, but if you're sacrificing everything and you're not even enjoying the ride along the way, then you're going to lose in both worlds, because the chance of you actually even achieving it are next to none, and you're working your ass off trying to achieve a dream which is almost unattainable, and you're not even enjoying the ride along the way. And it's just filling people's heads with false hope is pretty much it. Bunch of false hope, bunch of bullshit. It's not going to happen, is what I'm trying to say. It's not going to happen. Try your best, but have some realistic expectations of what actually your life is going to be like. And this internet and YouTube and all these people and stuff, they're all just full of shit too. That's another thing too. They're all full of it so much, man. They're all full of it. Like, here's an example, but I'll leave you with. And it's kind of a simple example, and I hope you can take away the message behind it, like, and extrapolate it to like the bigger picture here. All right, so today is that Tim the Fat Man, whatever, gaming millionaire, right? It's his birthday. And all these other fellow YouTubers that he knows and people are wishing him birthday on Twitter, right? They have his phone number. They have his direct messages. They have his actual personal number. They can direct message and reach out to him. Like, hey, happy birthday, Tim. Congratulations, right? But they do it on social media. You guys get it, right? Like, it's all just, it's fake. It's lies. It's bullshit. It's not real. It's not true. It's all just flash and trash, and it doesn't exist. And you're chasing ghosts. And you're being sold lies and ghosts, and you think that you are going to be able to catch them, and when you don't, you're sad and disappointed. That's pretty much it. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is A Thoughts. Thank you very much for watching the video. I appreciate you spending your time with me today, and I'll see you on the next one.